Hi, my name's Tony. Welcome to Best Smoothie Recipes London. And I've bought a Vitamix E310 Explorian recently, and I'd like to do a review for you and help you choose the right smoothie maker for yourself. So yes, this is the Vitamix E310 Explorian series. It's the sort of the budget model that Vitamix produce, and I'm going to tell you a bit about it. It is a high performance blender. I purchased it recently at John Lewis for about £386 in a promotion. That's now gone back up to full price, but that's at £429 on John Lewis. And also, if you do go onto the actual Vitamix website, vitamixuk.com, they are selling ex-display and demo models for just £329 with a 3-year warranty. So do give that a look, okay? So looking at the actual blender itself, it's got a 1.4 litre jug or container, and at the top of the jug is the lid which comes off so you can allow pouring out of your smoothie or any other stuff. And also there's a smaller plug at the top which you can remove to use the tamper, which is the long object on the left, and that's to use to push down and push like leaves down, nuts into the blades, which are really powerful, basically really cut through everything. So yes, so looking at what else features are with that, basically the total height of it is 18 inches and the weight of it is about 4.3 kilos for the base and about 0.9 kilos for the jug. And it is shorter than some Vitamix blenders, so it's good for undercover storage, and if you take it apart it's even shorter, so you can break it down into 2 parts and store it in your cupboard or underneath covered space. Okay, when I received the blender, it was well packaged and arrived damage free. And when you do unpack it, you do notice the weight. Yes, it's just over 5 kilos, and you do notice the excellent build quality. The base is very solid and sturdy, and the container, the jug at the top, is very robust. It's made out of plastic and like a rubberized plastic top as well, and very good quality. Okay, also in addition to obviously the container, jug and the base, as mentioned, you get the temper on the left hand side. And on your right hand side you get a very basic beginner's safety manual to the back, and that just tells you about safety procedures. And also you get a QR code leaflet which takes you through to the digital recipe book. So all you need to do is scan that and get through. Now one tip, if you can't get through, just type in the web address and you will get through. When I tried to use the QR code, it wouldn't work for some reason. Okay, going back to the jug container, basically it's easy to place and remove, and mentioned it is made of very thick plastic, and the main lid at the top fits on quite tightly. It's okay to remove once you've developed a technique. It's some people reviewing it have said it's quite difficult to get off, but it's not too bad, but you've just got to play around with it to find out what's your best way of doing things. Now, at the plug at the top, that can be removed to put the temper in, and that moves around. You twist it round and you find there's a biting point, and you can take it out, and then when you put it back in you can twist it round and lock it, so it's almost like a safety mechanism. Going back to the jug container again, there is a measure on each side. Now on first inspection I just saw cups and ounces, and I believe that's the American measure, more so ounces. But if you look on the other side, there is like the European British for litres and millilitres, so you'll find there. Looking inside the actual jug container, the blade is tough and durable. And also I've noticed with this blender, it's actually got other metal parts basically, so this sets it above the rest. Going on further down, the black base, on the right hand side is a very basic switch, on and off. And I'd recommend when you use it for the first time, you check just check it is switched off, because I didn't and it was on and it started up by itself. No problem, but that's okay. Okay, and in the middle, the dial is the variable speed control, and that goes from 1 to 10. And I tend to use it up to 6. You can go up to 10. It is very fast. And then on the left hand side is the pulse button. Now, I've looked online and some people have said, oh, it's not working, or it doesn't work how I think. Well, what it is actually is it's instead of the on and off switch. So what you do is you leave the switch off on your right, obviously with power going to it, and then you set your variable speed dial in the middle to what speed you want for the pulse. So you set it to 4, set it to 4 first, and then press down on the pulse switch on the left. You have to hold it down for it to pulse, and as soon as you let go it will stop. And this is for particularly difficult materials to blend basically and chop and cut up sort of thing. Okay, and also going over to the lead, I know it is very important but simple. It's quite a good length, as you can see, and wherever I used it in the kitchen it did stretch basically, which is really, really good. And last of all, right at the bottom of the base are the rubber feet, and they are quite sturdy and they do hold it in place. I know some people have said it does move around a bit, but not too bad in my opinion so far. Okay, looking through my other notes now. What I would say is that it's a shame they didn't include a bigger recipe book with this, because I know Vitamix do a Vitamix cookbook, which I have bought from Amazon for about £20. Maybe this is just to keep costs down sort of thing, but not a problem. But I wish there'd been a few more recipes included, especially for the price. Okay. In regards to cleaning and care for the unit, the actual jug container is very, very easy to clean. It's basically, you've got a couple of ways of cleaning it. You can put it in a dishwasher and it will clean it, no problem. Or you can fill it up with water and detergent and then just switch on the Vitamix as though you're running it for a smoothie or something, and it will spin round and really get all that dirt out there and all the debris, and then you can rinse it out. I've even found washing it by hand very easy as well. So what would I say the pros of the Vitamix are? Well, the pros are the build quality is excellent. It fits under cupboard space in most cases. Very easy to use and gives excellent results. I've had really good comments from friends saying this is so much better than my smoothie maker. And it's easy to clean. It's got that long lead again, and that plastic jug is quite reassuring that it's not too heavy and it's not made out of glass, so you haven't got that fear of dropping it and breaking it so easily. Okay, and also just what we're going to be doing on this channel as well will be creating smoothies, hot and cold desserts, soups, etc. So it won't all be about smoothies, but this is why I bought it predominantly for the smoothies. That's my journey and that's what I want to do. Other pros are 5-year guarantee. It's got Vitamix have got an excellent website for recipes and information, so I really recommend going on there. That does make up for the lack of a decent recipe book with the unit when you buy it. And overall it looks great, and it's a simple design, but it really works. There's no gimmicks with this one. Over to the cons. The price, it's not cheap, but it's a long-term investment. If you're going to use it every day or every few days, you're going to make your money back. It's got a 5-year guarantee. So think of 5 years into 386, 400, 440, whatever they're charging for it in the future. Also, bit of a con is the weight. The base is quite heavy, but it does make it stable, so that's the good thing. But just consider if you've got problems, dexterity or strength problems, it might not be for you. Another con, as mentioned earlier, the lid. It takes a while to figure out how to remove it. It can be rather stiff, but you will find out how to do it. It's not that bad, but it does obviously need to be tight and you can't have leaks. And looking through, what else is there? So really nothing else to say really. I mean, it's mostly positive. So my conclusion is who is this for? So I'd say it's great for families, couples and single people. It's got solid construction, easy to use design. It's very high quality results, what I've done so far. And it's the great website and support. And I think maybe the only problems may be if you've got problems lifting heavy objects, or again, twisting, using your hands are a problem, etc., dexterity issues, it might not be for you. Again, slight disappointment about not having a full recipe book, but the website does make up for that, and really for £20 you can buy the Vitamix cookbook on Amazon. What I will do is I will be producing other videos in the near future about my journey into making smoothies. I bought this for mainly health reasons, to consume more fruit and vegetables, and just to change my sort of culinary and cooking outlook and stuff. So I really look forward to seeing you in the future on this channel, and we'll be doing lots more. And if you'd like to like and subscribe, that'd be great. Thank you. Goodbye.